Today's lesson is on itchy skin. But first, who am I and how can I help you? My name is Sharon Mills. I am the owner and founder of Success Puppy Training. I have been training puppies and dogs for over 30 years. I first got started back when I was married, not anymore, but back when I was married, my ex-husband and I, we bred German Shepherd dogs for 21 years. And I have bred over 450 German Shepherd puppies and placed nearly that many in homes. So there's not an awful lot I don't know about puppies, and I don't know about the things to do with dogs. So today I want to talk about itchy skin. On the internet, on all the social media platforms, time and time again I see people struggle with this thing of itchy skin. So let's start at the beginning. How do dogs get itchy skin? There are three main things you've got to get right. Too much meat in the diet will cause itchy skin. If your dog is predisposed to itchy skin, red meat in particular, will bring it on. If your dog is predisposed to having an itchy skin, that means it's more likely to have an itchy skin than, say, the dog next door. The other thing that will bring it on is scratching in sensitive areas. People always say, my dog loves it when I tickle him on the belly. He might. I doubt it, but he might. But it's that very thing, that tickling in sensitive areas, the chest, the stomach, and the croup above the tail, that causes the dog to become itchy. The more you scratch and the more you get the right spot, and the dog's, kicking his back leg like he's riding a bike, and the more you find that spot, the itchier the dog will get. In the end, the dog will walk across long grass, and the grass tickling his belly will cause him to stop and scratch. Okay? Too much meat, a mechanical stimulation of the dog, and not enough oil in the dog's diet. So many times in today's world I see, people think that we need a fat-free diet, which we don't either. I've gone back to eating fat, by the way. But people think, oh no, the dog is like us and it needs a fat-free diet. That is not true. Dogs need 1/5 of their diet to be straight fat. Okay? So if you can get these things, the oil correct in the diet, 1/5 of the diet should be fat. Stop the mechanical stimulation. Reduce the amount of meat the dog has. They're the basics. The other things that are that an irritant to dog skin is detergent. And for a lot of you, you have your dogs on the couch and you have a blanket down for the couch. You have your dogs on the beds. Okay? And what do? You wash your blankets and you wash your bed linen in detergent, and then the dog sleeps on it. Detergents are an irritant to their skin. So if you are going to put blankets down or a mat on the floor or that sort of thing, and you wash it in detergent, you have to wash it again in water. You have to get the detergents out, because detergents are an irritant to their skin. And don't forget also, there's another thing, with the amount of treats you feed your dogs, half of you feed them human food and you forget that they're canines and not humans. But the other thing is the treats, the meat treats, the smackos, the dehydrated meat treats, those fake bone things. Some of those kill dogs, but those sorts of things are an irritant to their skin. So when you are looking at the amount of meat that you feed your dog, and you've got to reduce it to 25% of the weight of the dry, take into consideration the treats that you also feed your dog. Are you feeding them those smackos? A little piece of smacko like this, when you rehydrate it, how much meat are you actually feeding your dog? So if you have a problem, there was a lady online the other day, she was saying that she's done everything she knows how to do, and so this video is in response to her, and I'll tag her in this when I put it online. But you must get these things right, so that you can, lost for words, you have to get these things right so that your dog can have a normal skin. So no more mechanical stimulation, reduce the meat, the red meat in particular, keep the oil high, and stop washing the dog's bedding in detergents, and that will go a long way to reducing the itchiness of your dog. Okay, see you tomorrow.